Hey guys, welcome back. Last time we learned that fossils form in what's called sedimentary rock. We also learned that sedimentary rock forms when sediment builds up in water and is covered with more sediment. In today's lesson, you're going to be writing a persuasive essay about this question. What was the environment of Desert Rocks National Park like in the past? Now, there's a claim that Desert Rocks National Park used to be underwater. So your job today will be to either prove why that claim is correct and convince your audience that that's true, or you'll be convincing your audience that that is not true. So in today's lesson, I want to remind you how to write a persuasive essay so you guys can be successful doing this. Remember that in a persuasive essay, we're trying to convince other people to have the same opinion as us. Here are some examples of persuasive claims. We should not have a school dress code. There should be no homework, or we should all grow our own vegetables. So we're trying to convince someone. You guys should have seen this tool earlier in the year. This is our persuasive essay structure. There are 5 paragraphs, so please note that this is different than an extended response. In an extended response, that's just for taking a test. You'll be answering a question, and it's only 4 paragraphs. Persuasive essays are very different. We're going to come up with our own thesis or claim, and we're going to find 3 reasons why that claim is true. So in the introduction, you're going to hook the reader, explain why your topic is important, and give your thesis and 3 reasons. Body paragraph 1 is going to be all about reason 1, and you're going to give evidence that could be a list, a microstory, or research, or a fact. Body paragraph 2 is all about reason 2. Body paragraph 3, all about reason 3. And in your conclusion, you should restate your thesis and 3 reasons, tell what new thoughts you have, and you can give a call to action. So I'm going to model real quick how I would write a persuasive essay, and then you will try this as well. So my topic is going to be smoking. So I'm going to do some research first. I went to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and I did some research, and it seems like smoking is really harmful. So I think my thesis statement, I'm going to convince people that people should not smoke. So here's my thesis: people should not smoke. Now, after looking at all of the evidence, I need to come up with 3 reasons to support that thesis. And it seems like this evidence is all about how smoking harms others. This evidence shows that smoking harms your brain. And this evidence shows that smoking harms your body. So these are going to be my 3 reasons why people shouldn't smoke. Now, let me show you how I could type this out into a persuasive essay. So I'm going to start with my introduction, and I want to hook the reader. Maybe I could say, have you ever wondered what smoking, or what the consequences of smoking could be? You've come to the right place. People shouldn't smoke because it harms others, it harms your body, and it harms your brain. Okay, now I'm going to do my body paragraph 1, which will be all about reason 1. So I'll say, people shouldn't smoke because it harms others. Now I need to go back and find my evidence. So let me come back to this slide. Okay, for example, and I think I'm going to give a list. Smoking can, for example, smoking can cause low birth weights, SIDS, or early delivery. In addition, addition, smoking can cause birth defects in some babies. Okay, now I'm on my second body paragraph. This will be about my second reason. People shouldn't smoke because it harms your body. I think I'm going to give a micro story here because I know that my grandma used to smoke and she developed heart disease. So I'll say, for example, my grandmother used to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes every single day. It was no wonder that after 40 years, she developed heart disease as a result. Okay, now I'll give another piece of evidence. Oh, I'll give this quote because that's what I was just talking about. It increases your risk for coronary heart disease by 2 to 4 times. So I'm going to say, according to the CDC, quote, smoking increases your risk for coronary heart disease by, what was the number? By 2 to 4 times. Okay, now I'm going to do body paragraph 3. People shouldn't smoke because it harms your brain. Okay, let me go back and look up my evidence. Nicotine addiction is hard to beat because it changes your brain. So I'll say, according to experts, nicotine addiction is hard to break because it changes your brain. Here we go. You may feel anxious, irritable, and have strong cravings for nicotine when you withdraw. When you stop smoking, you may feel anxious, irritable, and have strong cravings for nicotine. Okay, now I'm on my conclusion. I'm going to restate my thesis and 3 reasons. In conclusion, people should not smoke because it harms others, it harms your body, and it harms your brain. Go out and tell the world the dangers of smoking. Okay, guys, so this is what a persuasive essay could look like. Notice that it's different than an extended response, and it's 5 paragraphs. Now, this is a very basic one. We could go back and revise. We could add interpretation. We could make this a better micro story, but this is just a very basic version. Now, your job today is to write a persuasive essay to prove that this claim is correct or to prove that this claim is not correct. So they're saying that Desert Rocks National Park used to be underwater. So your thesis will either be yes, it used to be underwater, or no, it did not used to be underwater. So you need to read the evidence cards, think about the evidence and if it supports that claim or not, and then use that evidence to write an argument text and prove your claim by giving evidence. These are the evidence cards, and these will be attached in the Google Classroom. When you are finished, please make sure to turn in or submit your Google Docs so that your teacher can grade it and give you feedback. Good luck and happy working.